Alright guys, let me get the link shared real quick and we'll get rolling. Also, someone let me know, make sure that the sound is still good because I haven't had a chance to check the sound. You know the sound is good, and we'll get rolling. Link to YouTube. Are we good on the sound, guys? Okay, sound is good. Got it. Okay. Alright, so we have obviously Topps Chrome Jumbo 2025. We have the Diamond Icons, which will open last, and we have Finest. We did a rotation last time. Some good cards came out, so let's do the Jumbo, and then we will go Finest, Jumbo, Finest, and we'll end with the Diamond Icons. Good luck to everybody. Sorry, I mean, I don't think anyone's complaining that we moved up rather than running. Is it no audio? Because Nicholas said the audio was good. Is your sound on? Because the tally says it's good. You say it's bad. Hold on one second. Let's check. I'm going to double check. Maybe on Facebook the audio doesn't work. See if it's alright, then it's just a... Yeah, it sounds like it's just a you problem, John. John's over here making me have to start do audio work when it's perfectly fine. Good luck to everybody. Yeah, I didn't realize there was an after party at my sister-in-law's house, so for the baptism. I thought we were going back after lunch. I didn't realize they were doing dessert and having like a get-together afterwards, so came back to run these breaks, and everybody else went over to the little after party thing. So let's get rolling on this. We have Blake Dunn, Morel, which just means we probably won't be back till like 11, and I don't want to be like, all right, we get back at 11. By the time I get the kids out the car and to bed, it's going to be like midnight. We're going to be running breaks at like 1 a.m. I'm not going to do that. We have Sanoa, Yelich, Bader, Schwarber, Judge, Nola, Martinez, Mazur, Stram, Wood, Cody Bellinger, Clase, Pena, Lugo, Pedro Leon for the Astros. He actually wasn't too terrible once he got settled in a little bit. I mean, he's not what they thought he was going to be as a prospect, though. This guy wasn't necessarily supposed to be franchise savior, but he was supposed to be the guy that replaces like Carlos Correa, Alex Bregman long term, going to Joseph Bryson there. We have J-Rod, Judge, Jeffers, Billy Cook, Lane Thomas, Semien, Waldrop, Cole Ragans, Tucker, Tauschman, Stevenson, Vladdy Jr., Kloffenstein, and Brooks Lee. Teodosio Winker, Montero, Kershaw, Ryan, Mike Trout, Gallen. We got Ty France on the purple, J-Ram, Yamamoto with those back-to-back complete games. Crazy in today's baseball. We have Mullins, Navarez, Fairbanks, Luciano, Lockridge, France, McMahon, Yoshida, Crochet, Alvarez, Donovan, Noel. The refractor, Matt Shaw, Arrays, Volpe, Campbell, Shohei. A little 20 banger for Austin. We have Hoskins, Bieber. We have Balazzo. But yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. The Yamamoto two back-to-back complete games is kind of nuts. He didn't even look like, he wasn't even really like challenged yesterday either, which is like even crazier part. Like he was in just such control for a team that's so hot hitting the baseball. Like very like that. I think it was, is it Schmaltz was it John Schmaltz was announcing last night with the game? It was a famous pitcher announcing. I think it was Schmaltz, but they were talking about how he was never stressed. We have Reynolds, Santander, Diaz, Cortez, Hader, Schwellenbach, Horwitz, Albies. Harris is second, Anderson, DeGrom. We have Wrobleski, Grosofo, Driscoll, Morel, Fitz, J-Rod, Balazzo, Robert Jr., and Candelario. I think it was John Schmaltz that was on the call. It could have been somebody else. Yeah, Nick Gonzalez on the Aqua Lava. It was definitely somebody that pitched for the Braves in the 90s. That's why I assumed it was John Schmaltz. Because they were talking about the Yankees 96 World Series where they played the Braves. So because they were talking about how you didn't want to hear anything from Derek Jeter after the game about World Series. We have Terang and Lindor, Provar, Gentry, Green, Lee, Blas, Corbin Burns, Renfroe, Quan, Torres, Jacob Wilson, Bo Bichette, Carlos Rodriguez, Gillespie, Cease, Seager, Malloy, Contreras, Bassett, Skubal. We have Javier Sanoa. Marlins going to Nicholas Vitale. Obviously, the Marlins are not a huge team in the Diamond Icons. They have some autos and stuff, but nice to see somebody get hits beforehand. We have Judge and Brent Rooker, Andres Jimenez, Kiersey, Tatis Jr., Warren, Skeens, Ben Rice, Siri, Guerrero Jr., Lowe, J-Ram, Max Muncy, Shunk, Jung, Waka, and Tristan Casas. Yeah, Pedro Leon, Chris Sale, Reynolds, Arozarena, the Green Wave, Gillespie, Wells, Arozarena, Corbin Carroll, Angel Martinez, and Brent Rooker. Gillespie for the Marlins here. The Green Wave. Be 99 out of 99. Into box of finest. I still can't believe the Jets ended up coming back and meeting the Bengals. That was crazy. Bears look like a hot bag of ass versus the Ravens. What else is new? None of the other games are really surprising, I should say. I don't think the Bears losing to the Ravens was surprising either, but all right, let's get rolling. We got Yelich, McCutchen, Will Wagner, Amador, Rhett Loader, Freddie Peralta, Mackenzie Gore on the purple, Acuna, Holiday, Paredes, Lee, Devers, Lindor, Marte, Malloy. We have Garrett Crochet on the checkerboard, the pink India, James Wood on the debut, Orelvis Martinez, Mayo, Walker, McLean, Castillo, and Edgar Quiro. Yeah, Jonathan India here for the Royals. 95 out of 350 on the pink. Then go to Jason Waldman. Mackenzie Gore on the purple out of 125 for the Nationals. John Parrish. Got Blake Dunn on the refractor auto for the Reds. And Michael Deodato. And we're going to have Big Man on the checkerboard. The orange, 21 out of 25, Rhett Loader for the Reds as well. And that's going to go to Michael Deodato. Loader's stuff kind of went down because he didn't have the best MLB debut, but I think he'll be fine next year. The Reds pitchers seem to take a year or two to get adjusted to the majors. Ask Hunter Green. We have Alcantara, Tucker, Loader, Job, Duran, Shaw, Merrill, Freeman, Shohei. We have Langford on the Sky Blues, Seager, Christian Campbell, Shohei, Cruz, Adames, Churio, Kevin Alcantara on the base, Jackson Job on the checkerboard, Austin Riley on the checkerboard, and Kyle Tucker on the purple checkerboard out of 150. That's going to go to the Cubs and Frank. How you been, Frank? I haven't seen you a little bit in breaks. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We have Wyatt Langford for the Rangers. And that's going to go to Chris Burleson. Langford's going to be just overall such a solid player, man. We have Kim, Machado, Buxton, Engel, Martinez, Lewis, Sagisi, Keyshaw. We have Christian Campbell, and then we have a 2 out of 10 James Wood. Going to go to John Parrish, and he would have been punching air if the trade for the Yankees would have got accepted. 2 out of 10 James Wood. Going to go to the Nationals. And unless I'm mistaken, yeah, going to John Parrish. I guess I'll just send it to April since she's the one actually paid. I was going to say. Going to April, not John. I'll make sure I message April and let her know that it's her card. We have the pink Severino for the A's out of 300. And Julio Rodriguez, 79 out of 150 on the Creators. Dylan Cruz and Paul Skeens. I'm still a firm believer that James Wood is a MVP caliber player. Maybe not with Ohtani still in the league, but once Ohtani finally stops pitching for sure and slows down a little bit, I think. Oh, shit, really? Sorry to hear that, man. All right, let's get into the second box of Chrome Jumbos. Yeah, because the merchant could have denied it, if that makes sense. Like, it could have not went through on the merchant's end. Depending on where they tried to use it at. We have Collins, Kowser, Kavadas, Jung, DeGrom, Abrams, Harper, Collins, Gentry, Jones, Beebe, Mountcastle, Mayo, Musgrove, Kirby. We have Crawford. We have Castillo on the blue lava. Corey Seager, Lindor, Dylan Cease, McDermott, Suarez, Chapman, Festa, Trey Turner, Kiner Falefa. We have Darvish. We have Jace Junk. Man, the Tigers are always hitting. Jace Jung on the radiating rookies. We go to Evan Kovanuk. I feel like the Tigers, we have Ohtani and Musgrove. I feel like the Tigers are always hitting something, man. Castillo for the Mariners. It's going to go to Eric Hernandez on the blue lava out of 150. It's not me complaining about the Tigers hitting either. I just feel like for a product where like people don't really like them, like they get, at least in this group, they're always getting hits. We have Blylock, Yamamoto, Benintendi, Locklear, Snell, Correa, Alvarez. We have Duke Ellis for the Yankees. Rookie card. Going to Charlie Resnake. We have Francisco Lindor, Ellie De La Cruz, Tatis Jr., Hines, Bart, Baldwin, Azuna, Acuna, Doyle, Blanco, Bobby Witt Jr., Wood, Mayo, Kiersey, Alvarez, Perez, Bichette, Robleski, Castillo, Imanaga, Sheets, Fernando Tatis Jr. and the Padres on the image variation. That's going to go to Nicholas Vitale. We got J-Ram for the Guardians. Going to Evan. 244 out of 250 purple. J-Ram just doesn't get the hobby love he deserves. We have J-Ram, Contreras, Waka, Wilson, and Otto Lopez. And I don't know if he'll get it even once he is in the Hall of Fame, because, I mean, he's pretty much, unless he falls off the face of the earth like the last 5 years of a career, he's pretty much going to be a Hall of Famer. We have Kloffenstein, Nola, Muncy, Duran, Italian. We have the Lightning leaders, Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles. A little case hit action here. Going to Nicholas Vitale and the O's. Got James Wood, Mountcastle, Jung, Norby, Alvarez, DeCenzo, Donovan, Strider, Marte, Blade, Chase, Shugart. 11 out of 199 on the Aqua Wave. Going to go to the Red Sox. Got Kobe Mayo, Evan Carter, Brent Rooker, Bliss King. The Red Sox are Frank. We have Langliers, Aldegiri, Devers, Swanson, Hunter Green, Henderson, and Brooks Lee. Got David Festa, Angel Martinez, Basso, Ramirez, Fiducia, Walker, De Los Santos, Tovar. We're going to have Bregman, Trey Sweeney on the negative. Alvarez, Rutschman, Stram, Sneeman, Machado, Mason Miller, Job, Cruz, Mitchell, Pasquantino, Hernandez, and Wyatt Langford. Matt Chapman, Mazur, Dingler, Realmuto. Got Garrett Cole, Amador, Lewis, Alonso, Freddie Freeman, Adam Azor for the Marlins. The Marlins autograph. Nicholas Vitale collecting the whole rookie checklist for the Marlins. We have Garcia, Lowe, Lane Thomas, Conine, and Steer, which is actually relatively big as the Marlins call up about 87 people every year. Trey Sweeney and the Tigers once again going to go to Evan. All right, let's get into the finest. We'll run the basketball break after this, just so you guys know. All right. Get rolling here. We have James Wood, Scooball, Harper, Strider, Buxton, Mason Wynn. Nick Kurtz on the blue. It's going to be 64 out of 99 for the Athletics. Go to Evan. And the A's. Got Dylan Cruz, Jackie Robinson, Alvarez, Ben Rice, Webb, Schwarber, Imanaga, India. Kevin Alcantara on the checkerboard. Will Smith on the sky blue. Gunnar Henderson, Mike Trout. Noel, Locklear, Carroll, Robert Jr., DeCenzo. We're going to have Altuve on the checkerboard. Francisco Alvarez on the green. And then we have Tyler Locklear on the blue. 40 out of 99 for the Mariners. On the autograph, we have Alvarez on the green for the Mets. Ton of potential for Alvarez, but he really struggled last year. And let's see what happens. Will Smith had a career year this year. Had a 250 on the sky blue. Still surprised in the World Series after breaking his hand and playing so well, not his hand not affecting anything. Normally, guys can't come back and even like hold the bat, let alone play well. We got Cam Smith, Job, Cam Smith again, Tucker, Wilson, Rodriguez, Perez, Cole, Skeens. We have Bryce Harper on the sky blue, Reese Hines, Matt Shaw, Jimenez, Durbin. Got Corey Seager, Soto, Witt Jr. We have Bogarts on the checkerboard, J-Ram on the checkerboard, Jacob Wilson on the True Gold. And then Drew Thorpe on the debut. The True Gold Wilson, 26 out of 50. Then go to Evan and the A's. So he gets the Kurtz and the Wilson. Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Pete Alonso, Raleigh, Sasaki, Alvarez, Wheeler, Drake Baldwin, Spencer Steer on the green, 10 out of 75 for the Reds. On the autograph, and then we have James Wood on the pink, 144 out of 350. J-Rod, Angel Martinez, and Max Fried. And that's going to put us into the final box. Diamond Icons. If no one's seen any open, it does have like a magnetic top here, and it has a box with all the cards in there. See, we did not get a ridiculous booklet because it would not be like this. Let's say you would see the booklet on the side, which there isn't one. There is a stupid big thick boy in there though. Alright, first card, Pirates legend, 1 out of 10, Andrew McCutchen. On the thick card, get some 180, let me get a couple 180, 30 top loaders as needed. Oh. We got Kutch going to the Pirates. Sick kid here, I am sure. The market for this card is fantastic. As McCutchen stuff in a Pirates uni sells really well. It's going to go to Matthew Mapp. 1 out of 10 McCutchen. Borderline Hall of Famer in my opinion. But we have a 12 out of 25 Chris Sale on the patch auto. Go to the Braves. Eric Hernandez gets a little bit of closer's luck. Out of 25. So we have a 10 out of 15 Mike Trout. He's kind of been forgotten a little bit. Still obviously a ridiculous ball player is Trout. he's phenomenal. I think everybody kind of just knows that. You know what? The diamond. So the card itself is a 100 point, but the diamond's like up a little bit, so I'm just gonna put it in a slightly bigger 130. Even though the card's really 100 point, I'm not gonna squeeze it in there at all. Rather safe than sorry. That's gonna go to the Angels and Michael Deodato. You sit there on the Michael Trout. And we're going to get 6 out of 15. Vladdy Jr. for the Blue Jays. On the purple ink. So we go to Eric Hernandez as well. Nice Vladdy Jr. Then we're going to get the guy we talked about. 10 out of 25. Yoshinobu Yamamoto going to go to Austin Fishback. And the Dodgers. Too many like weird edges on here. Just put in a... Wow, come on, guys. There's like an edge. There we go. Edge right there. It's just getting caught on. Hold on, I'm gonna put it this way. I don't like doing it this way, but so many like edges on there. So it's gonna be in the top loader, little lefty, Austin, just so you know. Little reverse. I don't like doing that, but there's like an edge that I sit on the Yamamoto. And for the Yankees, we have 24 out of 25 with the no-hitter inscription on it. And that's going to be Dwight Gooden for the Yankees. And Charlie Resnake. I don't know how the Yankees fans feel about Dwight Gooden overall. And then we're going to get a 101 Andy Pettitte in the Yankees uniform. Going to also go to Charlie. And the Yankees on the 101 Andy Pettitte. Steroid man himself. 5 out of 10, Matt Olson on the gold ink. Go to the Braves and Eric Hernandez. Obviously phenomenal first baseman. One of the best defensively. Hits the ball a ton. An 8 out of 10 Hall of Famer Scott Rowland. I think he's in a Cardinals jersey. He is. St. Louis Cardinals Scott Rowland. Purple ink. It looks like he struggled a little bit with signing here. That's one of the least clean. I collect Scott Rowland. It's one of the least clean autographs I've seen of his. Going to Nicholas Vitale and the Cardinals. His stuff actually went up pretty nicely when he got inducted to the Hall of Fame. I think a lot of people thought he wasn't going to be a Hall of Famer. And then we're going to have the ridiculously thick memorabilia of Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman, and Ripken Jr. 2 out of 10. I'll just say this thing is like a 450 point. I have like hard cases back at the shop. I'll put in a hard case. It looks like it's a piece of like Cal's. I mean, these are just jerseys. I don't know if that's like Cal's shoe or glove. Just says preeminent pieces. So I mean, it's obviously game used, but remember you contained this as pieces of cleat. I don't know what cleat that is. I mean, that's clearly leather. It says the part of his shoe, so. But I like, what are they wearing? Water shoes when they play? It says shoes right on the bit. It says cleats from the official MLB game. Yeah, but I don't know what cleats those are from. But either way, nice hit for the Orioles and Nicholas. Just put that to the side. I have no clue. And then the diamond. Let's see what team gets a little diamond here. It's going to be an 8 out of 15. And it's going to be Matt Shaw. And the Ohtani autograph still eludes us. I do have one more case of Diamond Icons. Like, I did get 2 cases. I can hold it for a little bit. We can wait till after the World Series. I was going to say, because I know that not everybody wants to keep getting into necessarily expensive breaks without picking their team. But I do have another case of Diamond Icons. Let's see, 8 out of 15 here at Metro. I was going to break it on Fanatics Live, and I decided that the Fanatics Live people don't even appreciate my basketball prices are lowest on the app without trying to bend me over. So if you guys want to break it in the group, I will. If not, I'll throw it on Fanatics Live this week. But if you guys want to do it in the group, you guys let me know, and I'll figure it out. We don't have to do it right away, but there is interest. That's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. We have James Wood on the pink out of 350. We're going to have the sky blue Harper, the sky blue Will Smith, the green Alvarez, the negative Trey Sweeney. We have Gunnar Henderson on the lightning leaders. We have Jose Ramirez on the purple out of 250. Tatis on the image variation. We're going to have the Aqua Wave out of 150 Castillo. We have J-Rod out of 150 on the creators. We're going to have the pink Severino. We have Y. Langford out of 325 on the sky blue. We have the purple Kyle Tucker. On the purple checkerboard, we have Gore on the purple. Jonathan India on the pink out of 350. Connor Gillespie on the green Wave. We're going to have Nick Gonzalez on the Aqua Lava. And then we have the purple Ty France. I am going to start advertising the Facebook group a lot more on Facebook. If you have anybody that gets in breaks or you see other guys in breaks maybe overpaying in other groups, you're more than happy to message them and send them this way. No pressure one way or another. Don't go around like poaching people out of groups, but if you see guys are not getting taken care of, by all means, you can always suggest the group. Don't go in there and be like, join this group or else. Like, I don't want you guys doing that because I don't want to deal with the breaker. Mostly I don't want to throw punch somebody like the National or Fanatics Fest, but in general, I just don't like dealing with salty people. But I know there's a lot of breakers that are just literally thumping people, especially on Fanatics Live. I see it so much. Can name a few groups where there's a couple guys that were fans of a guy. Some guys aren't fans of the guy anymore, but I watched him thump people terribly in Diamond Icons, like absolutely ridiculously. I'm not going to name names though. You can figure it out if you know what guy I'm talking about. If not, it is what it is. We have Javier Sanoja on the base autograph. We have Spencer Steer on the green out of 75. Tyler Locklear on the blue out of 99. Adam Azor on the base. We have Shugart on the Aqua Wave. We have Duke Ellis on the base auto. Balazzo on the base auto. We have the gold Jacob Wilson, the blue Nick Kurtz, the orange Rhett Loader. Radiating rookie Jace Jung. We have Blake Dunn on the refractor. Pedro Leon on the base. James Wood out of 10. Nasty hit there. Vladdy Jr. on the purple ink. Yoshi Yamamoto 10 out of 25 for the Dodgers. Then we're going to have Matt Olson on the gold ink. Chris Sale on the patch auto out of 25. Matt Shaw with a little bit of genuine diamond there out of 15. We have Mike Trout out of 15. Still, he's still my GOAT. I don't care if people are down on him or not. I was saying, guy's first ballot Hall of Famer all day, every day. We have Scott Rowland on the purple ink. We have the 101 Andy Pettit. We have Dwight Gooden out of 25 on the no-hitter. And then we have Andrew McCutchen, 1 out of 10. So who has the Buccos? So I was going to say, yeah. Matthew, the price isn't... if you're selling that McCutchen, the price isn't ridiculous, let me know. I might grab that and put it in my personal collection. If the price isn't ridiculous. I don't know what his prices go for in Diamond Icon. If the price is really, really high, I would just sell to somebody else. But if it's a decent price, I might have interest in it. I'll be back here with basketball at 5:30. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, so the reason I said I wasn't going to break basketball down here originally was I brought the case for Fanatics Live, and we're literally just sitting on the Warriors on Fanatics Live for a hobby case and for a jumbo case. Like each case has just the Warriors left, pretty much. So I thought I was going to break that last night, so I was like, I'm not going to be able to break that, but I have the case here that I had for Fanatics Live, and I'll just break that here, and then I'll have a case back when I get to the shop tonight for Fanatics Live, because I think I have like a case or two left at the shop. We should be getting more jumbo from the break program. The prices might have to go up a little bit, so if it's like a ridiculously high Wave 2 price for basketball, I probably won't pick it up, but we'll see. Appreciate you guys. Congratulations to those that hit. For those that didn't, hopefully better luck next time. I will catch y'all